Dear learners, I welcome you all in our today's offline video lecture of class 12 information practices, and our today's topic is ISP, that is Internet Service Provider. This topic is presented to you by Ankur Pandita, teacher BHSS Dragmala. Students, let us start with overview of today's topic, that is ISP, Internet Service Provider. ISPs, which first began to emerge in the late 1980s and early 1990s, are the business organizations that provides users with internet access and related services. So these organizations which provides users with internet access are known as internet service providers. These providers connect customers to customers of their service providers by way of network. Often, internet service providers are also referred as internet access providers, are companies that provide telecommunication services, include data, communication access, and telephone connection. The majority of the telephone companies now function as internet access providers as well. ISPs may be commercial, non-profit, privately owned, or community owned. So, internet service providers are companies that gives users internet connection and associated services such as email accounts and capacity to develop websites. Internet service providers are also known as internet access providers. So, students, let us focus on internet service providers are those companies that gives you internet connection and associated services such as email accounts and capacity to develop websites. They are also known as internet access providers. Examples of MSNR, MTN, Airtel, which is a prominent internet access provider, and also a telecom mobile company from Bharti Airtel, UTL, Infocom, Smile, Rogue Telecom are some examples of ISPs, that is, these companies provide internet service to the users. Factors to consider while choosing ISP. When a user has to choose ISP, what factors he has to consider? He has to consider first the speed. More the speed, more will be its function, more will be its utility. So bandwidth is the important factor. Second is the cost. Setup and service fee is an important factor which affects our economically. Availability is also factor. Reliability you have to choose that internet whose downtime is very less. Convenience, mobility, sometimes a user has to shift from one place to another, and he thus has to choose that ISP which provides the service of mobility from one place to another. Services of ISP. So what are the services provided by ISP? First of all, ISP provides internet access to users. So the main function of ISP is to provide internet access to users. Domain name registration. Internet ISPs also provide the service of domain name registration. There are different domains, for example .com, .org, .in, .mil for different institutions. So they also provide domain name registration for websites, domain hosting, dial-up access, leased line access. So these are the services provided by the internet service providers. So ISPs are internet service providers which provide internet access, domain name registration, domain hosting, dial-up access, leased line access. Students, this is it for today's topic. Let us revise this topic, and meanwhile stay at home, stay healthy, and stay at home. So thank you.